Sometimes it gets...
So here we are in Thursday. That one was just too delicious to miss, the September 15th one. And it's my mother's birthday, and she turned 90 yesterday. And we were talking a lot about childhoods. And actually, my brothers and sisters and sister and I put together some videos for her. And my brother had a lot of pictures from her childhood that he included in the video. So I thought it was really timely to be sure that that was included, to go back to our childhood photos or the images we have in our minds of our childhood. And so this piece here also connects with that same thing. Louise says, self-love helps me make positive changes easily. So often we use the word, I gotta work on myself. I gotta work on that. I gotta work, I gotta work on that. Geez, I gotta work on that. That sounds so hard, doesn't it? When we make it into work, it can be work, and we can make it that, but we can also make it easy. We can just say, I receive this. I receive this. I am grateful for this. I deserve this. I am worthy of this. I don't have to earn it. I'm just worthy of it. Self-love, and we're all worthy of love. Love is not attached to action. Love is love. When we have a baby, we just love that baby. We just simply love it. It creates a lot of work for us. It cries, it poops, it eats, it makes us question everything we ever were, and yet we love it. Not because it contributes anything to us, but because we love it. So we are worthy of that love. We are deserving of that love. And we so often are taught inadvertently, because our parents certainly didn't mean to teach us that, and their parents didn't mean to teach them that, and their parents didn't mean to teach them that. But as human beings, we teach each other to not love ourselves, to work on ourselves, to get ourselves to be better. Have you ever thought, I want to be better at this? Well, yes, there are actions that can be refined to bring out different outcomes. Notice how I'm skirting around the word better? So it all depends on what you want. It all depends on what the goal is. So if we have a goal of being an Olympic athlete, then yes, we are going to refine our physical activity in such a way that we engage our processes with our bodies in a manner that brings in much higher function. And we're going to engage in that on a day-to-day basis, long time every day, because that's our focus. So if our focus is to be an Olympic athlete in our mind, body, spirit processes, we can focus on that, but it doesn't have to be work. As a matter of fact, the more we work in awareness and receiving and love, the more we function in those things, not work, but the more we function in those things, the actually easier it becomes. So let's see what Louise has to say about this. There's an incredible power and intelligence within you, constantly responding to your thoughts and words. As you learn to control your mind by the conscious choice of thoughts, you align yourself with this power. Do not think your mind is in control. You are in control of your mind. You use your mind. You can stop thinking these old thoughts. When your old thinking tries to come back and say, it's too hard to change, take mental control. Say to your mind, I now choose to believe it is becoming easier for me to make changes. You may have to have this conversation with your mind several times for it to acknowledge that you are in control and that what you say goes. I'm going to relate this to what I call, and what lots of people have called, victim mentality. Very often when we engage in victim mentality, and we all engage, I do constantly, but when we catch ourselves engaging in victim mentality, which would be saying things like, I worked so hard, or I got a bruise, or this person did this to me. Those are all victim mentality things. And as we ruminate with them with somebody and say, well, this person did this to me, and did you know what she said to me? Oh, wow. So we're engaging our brain now, and we're solidifying that victim mentality. This is where that reflex comes in. But if we catch ourselves wanting to talk to somebody and say, do you know what she said to me? And change it. Sometimes we do need to vent. We need to move emotions. So instead of saying, do you know what she said to me? We could say to that person or to ourselves in the mirror, I'd like to share something and explore something. This is what this person said to me, and this is how I felt. See the difference in the energy of that? One of them is blaming and taking our now hurt and putting it on that person and giving them responsibility for it. The other one is taking our hurt, it's the same hurt, taking our hurt and saying, I have this hurt in me that I'd like to be able to release. Could you help me? And one of them blames and forces and sends energy to that person that has to come through us of anger, resentment, bitterness. And the other one also brings in energy that has to come through us of love and awareness and kindness and forgiveness and release. And so we can train our minds as soon as we feel ourselves going into that victim mentality. And I catch myself much more frequently now going, okay, how do I step out of being the victim and into empowerment? And empowerment does not mean I'm now going to go against that person. Empowerment means I'm going to receive love. I'm going to say to myself, I love you. Even though I had this experience with this person, and God bless them, because they've had experiences that created their need to act in that manner. And I can bless them with love. I can set a boundary. I can set it in kindness and love. And I can hold an energy for them of their greatest good. And when I hold that energy for them, for their greatest good, that energy radiates back to me. As I hold the energy for me, for my greatest good, and that gentle, kind love for myself, that love for myself radiates to them. And so in all of these interactions, as I heal myself, I send healing love to them as well. And then we are both healed. It's amazing and simple. And it comes from awareness and simply being aware, I'm going into victim. Do I want to be there? Namaste. I love you.